In this video, I'm going to talk about ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp, one of my favorite stock, and we have been reviewing this stock pretty consistently on this channel, and I'm very happy. I'm invested at this point, and I wanted to share some updates with you. So I want you to watch the full video because I'm going to talk about three things in this video. The first one is the stock price point, the trading pattern of the stock. There is no barcoding. It is gone for last one or two sessions that I've noticed, so I'm going to talk about that as well. The second thing is one of the big catalyst about the company that can bring the stock price to double or triple the level from where it is trading right now. And the third thing, guys, right now it is trading at a pretty good level to almost $2, and I wanted to share the pros and cons of investing in Zomedica Corp. I came across a great article that I'm going to share, so watch full video. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing my analysis and research that I have done. So I want you to do your due diligence and research before you buy or sell Zomedica or any other stock that I discuss on my channel. This is a penny stock, and penny stock has its own risk and rewards. You can make a lot of money, and you can also lose a lot as well. So do your own due diligence and don't invest more than 3 to 5% of your entire portfolio into penny stock. Without further delay, one more thing before I move ahead. Consider subscribing to my channel for timely updates and future videos. I keep sharing good information and my research on my channel, so it'll help you. Also, click the like button because Zomedica is a great investment that has been turned out, at least for us and our viewers and subscribers. So your like will be very much appreciated. And also share this information with your friends and family. Now, without further delay, let's talk about Zomedica. Zomedica stock was up 27.33% in last trading session on February 5th, 27% up. 5-day chart looks pretty amazing as well. We almost doubled the money in Zomedica Corp. If you have invested on February 1st, the stock was trading at 98 cents and now it is trading at $1.91. So great momentum. 1 month chart is going to look even amazing. Within 1 month, the stock is up to $1.91, almost 378% up. The stock has a great momentum. Let's take a look at the 6 months chart. It is 1000% up. So the stock had a great run considering how the stock has been trading. It's a strong momentum, great volume, and I'll go into those details in a quick moment. But looking at the company's year range or 52-week range, the stock trading range is 6 cents up to $2.01. Company is not revenue positive just yet. They did not have any revenue. Their cash burn rate is high, $5 million in Q3. Negative $5 million net income in Q2 2020. In Q1, negative $2.45 million is the net income, but the company has enough cash to run up until 2013. They have raised enough capital, and the company's burn rate is not going to be a problem, and they will have more revenue in upcoming quarter, and I'll go into those details very soon. Trueforma is one of the big product that they're trying to launch in Q1 2021, so we're not too far from the company launching this product and commercializing this, and this is one of the big catalysts that can bring the stock price to $3 to $4 or $5 level, and we'll see how that works out, and I'll keep you posted. But Trueforma is the product for dog and cats that detects severe health condition within and gives a report within 20 minutes, which is a great improvement for pet owners and also the clinical vets. So this is going to be a game-changing technology. Looking at the volume in last trading session, 433 million was the volume compared to the average volume of 163. And the 1-year target price, the first time the analyst rated this stock as a buy, the 1-year target price is $1.20. We are way above that price, which is a great thing, and analysts many times do not update their target pretty frequently. That's one thing. Second thing is there are some of the catalysts that can change the game, and that is precisely what's happening in Zomedica Corp as well. But it's a great thing that the analysts started noticing this stock, and it's a positive thing. If you take a look at the market cap is now about $1 billion. So the company's market cap is $1.58 billion, which is a great thing. The company is a above billion-dollar company, and it's a great thing. Now, to take a look at the volume is pretty strong for the whole week. Starting from February 1st, 213 million, dropped down almost 50% to 104 million on February 2nd. Went down on February 3rd, 79 million, whereas the stock price went up. Also, on February 4th, the volume is 337 million. That jumped up almost 4 times from the previous trading session, and it went above and beyond on February 5th, 444 million. Now, one thing I want you to take a look right here is the stock is consistently making higher lows. And what does that mean? Higher lows meaning on January 29, the stock had 90 cents as its as the lowest price during the trading session. On February 1st, the lowest was 95 cents. February 2nd, $1.02. February 3rd, $1.10, $1.16, and on February 5th, finally, the lowest price was $1.62. So it is making higher lows, and it is one of the great things to notice when the stock price has a momentum, when the volume has a momentum, and in my opinion, that's a very healthy sign for the stock price. So looking at the 1-day chart, the stock price has been strong. It is closed at $1.91, $1.8950 after hours or whatnot. But the RSI, if you take a look at the red chart right here, the RSI looks pretty healthy. It's 51, so 51 in my opinion is not. It is a fair condition, not overbought, not oversold. It is a fair condition in the market the way it is trading. So there might be a possibility that in the opening of the next trading session, the stock can go up significantly, and we'll see if the volume sustains. If the volume sustains, the stock can go higher next week as well. Now, will it go 100%? We don't know. Unless there is a big announcement from the company, the stock can go up to $3 to $4 level in March, and we'll see, and I'll keep you posted with what's going on with the stock price. In this part of the video, I want to share one of the big catalysts that can impact the stock price within next 2 months. In February and March, maybe one and a half month, Zomedica signed an agreement for True Forma's distribution with Miller Vet Supply. Miller Vet Supply is one of the reputed distribution company, and they have created the agreement for the True Forma product with Miller Veterinary Supply for the distribution of True Forma, the first product of Zomedica that is planned to begin sales on March 30th, 2021. The company is committed, and they have significant progress, and they keep the investors updated with their progress as well, which is one of the great things that we see for Zomedica in recent weeks that helps the stock price stay healthy, get a lot of momentum, and build the trust from the investors and institutions. Now, looking at their CEO that issued the letter that they're near the commercialization, the letter is from January 18th, and the company is keeping up the momentum after the letter. They signed this agreement on January 25th for the distribution supply, and in Q4 2020, they announced the date of March 31st, 2021 as the commercialization date. So this looks pretty healthy. But in the last segment of this video, I'm going to share about Zomedica's pros and cons that you also want to consider if you are invested in Zomedica already, or if you are thinking to invest in Zomedica at this price point. And this is going to be a great review of this article. The good news is, admittedly, a long-term investor can look at Zomedica and see some reason for optimism, though. Notably, the company is moving towards the commercialization of its True Forma diagnostic platform. With that platform, the company can offer assays to detect thyroid and kidney diseases in cats and dogs. Meanwhile, there's a huge rally in ZOM Stock that has improved its balance sheet. Holders of warrants, the stock exercised quickly as ZOM cleared the exercise price. 15 cents, 16 cents, depends upon the agreements, and those exercises have added $40 million in cash on the balance sheet, and more exercises are likely to follow. So the company has enough cash, as I mentioned, Their burn rate of $5 million a quarter is not a problem. If they commercialize the product at the end of Q1, they'll start booking some revenue in Q2, and then there will be a great way for company to book more and more revenue in 2021 that can improve their balance sheet as well. Additionally, the rally in ZOM about $1 even removed the risk of delisting, at least for now. So the stock is out of the risk zone. It is not going to be delisted from Nasdaq. Without that rally, the company would have probably needed to execute the reverse split at some point. That can be painful, impact the stock price. The stock price could be severely down. So nothing along those lines happened. And similar to that, this is not the case where the trader simply picked the random penny stock with no business and decided to make it go higher with what we have seen with the Wall Street bets and whatnot. So there is some fundamental in the company, and that's something that I like about ZOM. But there is a risk, and I also want to discuss that because there are pros and cons in investing, and I want to be fair, especially when I am invested as well. I want to share my research and analysis that I have done for myself. The ZOM's case isn't particularly compelling upon closer inspection, and this is based on this article and based on this author from Investor Place for the instance. And I'm not going to share my opinion just yet, so let's take a look at what the author says. For instance, the company keeps talking about the Trueforma platform, but the platform is actually built on other companies' technology. Zomedica does not have the patent on its own. However, it has 4 application patents pending. So Trueforma sits on a licensed technology, which will require licensing fees to be paid to the intellectual property owners. Those fees, of course, will lower the profit margin. That's the problem, mainly because the market isn't that big. The entire diagnostic market should reach 2.8 billion by 2024, according to Zomedica itself. The company is targeting for a tiny slice of that market. Not really. Zomedica now has the market capitalization of 1.56 billion, according to the November filing with SEC. Now, this is one of the things. Once again, it's not a bad thing to license the technology and market and commercialize the product, in my opinion, because you are still in the business. You will definitely have to pay the price for the licensing and the royalty deals. But if you can exponentially increase your marketplace, exponentially increase your customer base, you're making a lot more profit as a company. We don't yet know the numbers around the licensing deal and how much their revenue is going to be shared with the intellectual property owners, but this is one thing that you also want to consider. The third thing, and another risk factor, is if the company is not able to launch. However, I don't know. Based on what the company is sharing, it looks pretty promising. But in any case, if the company cannot launch their product, Trueforma, there might be the risk that the stock price can go down. So these are the things, pros and cons. I wanted to share it with you. Personally, I'm invested in Zomedica Corp. I still haven't sold anything. I just want to see how it plays out in March and how the company is progressing towards their Trueforma product, whether they can get a lot more revenue. I'm also curious myself to find out how much they are going to pay to this intellectual property IP partners and owners in terms of royalty and other licensing agreement. And the market is big. And if the company can change the game, this is going to be a big device for. This is going to be a great device in detecting the serious health condition for dogs and cats, especially when people are working from home. Pets business is going to increase. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence and research. Penny stocks are risky to invest in. Consider subscribing to my channel. Click on the like button. Your like is very much appreciated because it takes me a while to do the research, put this video up, and share this information with you all. So click the like button. I'll really appreciate it. And also share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much all. I'll see you in next video.